Oh no, we might have been a couple of seconds late. Oh no. Uh-oh. A couple of seconds late. That's all it takes, and everybody gets whipped up into a frenzy. Come on, man. Elia's ex is a 6 out of 10 Latina. I feel sorry for the guy. Wasn't even a good Latina, too. It was like a mid Latina. Right on time? Okay, we're good. Sounds good. You know what they say, man. You gotta stay warm. You gotta stay warm, man. Loving the Christmas cheer. Me too, dude. I love Christmas. I love Christmas. 6 out of 10. How? Let's take a peek here, ladies and gentlemen. Elia Topuria wife. Because I'm... I don't know how I want to word that. The Latina tracker? Not the Latina tracker. The Latina raider? Like, come on, man. I've seen better Latinas. Maybe 6 is like underdoing it a bit. Maybe we can do 6.5. Maybe 7. But she's kind of got like a Tracy Cortez frog face, I gotta be honest. Not trying to be too mean. But I mean, it's kind of like that, man. Here she is. Yulia in the background with the fucking double belts is crazy. 8 out of 10, I guess. Rich Latina. Okay, true. She did have a lot of money. That is fair. Hand placement. Hold on now. Man. Why would he beat her, dude? Why would he beat her? I'm kidding. I don't know. I don't know if he beat her or not. He could have. I won't rule it out, but I need some evidence. Yeah, I don't think he beat her. I don't know. Meanwhile... that's after the Emmett fight, right? Or is that Volk? No, he would have had the belt then. Must be Emmett. Interesting. Yeah. What's her name? Badell? Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. He was playing with fire, dude. He was playing with fire. O'Malley shares his take on the divorce rumors. I'm so excited. Chopped for a Latina. How's it going, Raphael? What's up, dude? Whoa, get a room! Yeah, I know, dude, I know. Let the man who is not bricked throw the first brick. True. That is true. I would tend to agree. Oh, boy. 7.5, perhaps. She was a smoke show, but that's standard in Miami. You can't find a wife in Miami, dude. The Nelk boys, they knew what was up. Do be thinking she's scamming? I mean, it's possible. It's possible. I just don't know enough about Elia to know whether he's beaten women or not. I cannot speak on this, but it would be kind of funny. Not if he was beating her, but like if he beat her like a little bit. Not like beat her, but like she got a little too handsy, and he went like this, and she's like, "You hit me," and he's like, "Well, I could hit you really hard if I wanted to," and it was like, stop that, you know. They predict these things, yeah. The Nelk boys being right about that is so fucking funny. I know. Listen. Latinas from Miami are a massive gamble, okay? Either they are the most wonderful person you will ever meet, or they will ruin your life, no in between, yeah. Lucia from GTA 6. How about it? She's gonna fuck over Jason. That's the vibe I'm getting right now. Is Jason's gonna be like, I just want to live on the beach. And Lucia's gonna be like, I want to be famous. And she's gonna keep dragging him into shit, and then one of them's gonna die. Probably Jason. That's what you get, dude. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. 7. Haley's Christian. You have to believe him. I mean, he also has children out of wedlock. So, and he's getting a divorce. So, a little rough there. Bryce's wife versus Helia's wife. I mean, that is kind of true, dude. She's making pasta and shit, Bryce's wife. Crazy girl. I just knocked her around a bit. Nelk boys smoked so much weed that they reached another level of consciousness. Yeah, they started predicting the future. If Helia actually beat her, her face would be fucked up bad. Yeah, she would be unconscious right now. You could argue that Holloway's chin is kind of gone permanently. Fuck, he got dropped by Poirier. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm saying. Why is there a talking reindeer? Dude, I'm literally Rudolph. Literally me. He needs to have a Bible off with Bryce Mitchell, like what he did with Max. Oh boy. Tasteful Dana White power slap on his wife the weekend before Power Slap debut? Yeah. I know there's no correlation, but remember when Elia beat the shit out of a singer at a bar a couple years back? Did he? Was that him? I vaguely remember hearing about that. Where's your big nose? Different nose, different nose. Now all I'm getting is like the recent assault. But yeah, didn't he? Wasn't there a guy or a rapper? Rapper? Was it singer, rapper? I can't find it. Because now it's just flooded with him. Domestic abuse, you know. But I remember there was something like that where he hit somebody. But in fairness, they were like pushing him a little bit first. But I heard Vampiric Legs is being blackmailed by his ex to wear the gayest hoodie in existence. It's not a hoodie. It's not a hoodie, bro. That shit's not a hoodie. It's a onesie, bro. Get out of here. At a certain point, you can kind of loop back around. Wearing something so zesty kind of loops back to like a sign of masculinity if you really think about it. It would be worse than Chris Brown, okay. Gonna start watching KSW, Ryzen and Octagon. Me? No. Oh, no. Yeah, him and his brother. Okay, that was Connor. Connor did it as well, but I think Elia might have as well. Both of them. Not a hoodie, still gay. You take that back. You take that back. To be fair, Bryce Mitchell's wife is hot, but she looks like 10 years older than him. Not really on her. He's got the vamp baby face going on. Perhaps. Perhaps. His ex-wife kept her IG comments open. Okay. Do we know her ethnicity? Could make some further assumptions. Cubans, good, great. Venezuelans, massive gamble. Also crazy. Colombians, crazy. Hell no. Argentina, under no circumstances. What about Argentina? Come on. Come on. Let's do some research. Her bio says she's creating an immortal empire. What the fuck does that mean? You're not helping your case here, girl. Straight up. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the light. Cool. Life, rather, not light. Mortal Empire. That's kind of weird. A mortal empire kind of raises some questions. And Gio's mama. Interesting. Oh my god, is that Stitch? Fuck! God damn it. Current wife? Did somebody fix the shit yet? Come on. Where is it? I need information. Tell me, Times of India, tell me. Businesswoman, partner. This is from a while back then. Renewable energy business and online work. Sounds like a scam. Okay, good to know. She moved to the U.S. at a young age. From where? Tell me from where. Random ass Latina. Oh, Venezuela. Uh-oh. Venezuela, massive gamble. Massive gamble. We're under massive gamble territory. Okay, good to know. Ecuadorian girls. Okay, that's not. Chilean, Peruvian, no, Venezuelan. They both sound unpleasant, probably a little bit. They're trying to child mug each other. True. Vamp part-time ice detective. Yes, I catch them all. Renewable energy, pretty gay if you ask me. Yeah, I want that one and done energy, dude. Argentine people, not just their women, have insane egos and think their country's perfect. Why do you live in Biscayne Bay then? They also party all the time and have low sexual morals. Okay, well, I like Esteban Ribovic, so that's why I like Argentina. Also, Messi's kind of cool. She's part of a corrupt dictatorship family. I cannot speak on that, but I'm kind of drunk and haven't been up to date with MMA. What's going on? Ely is divorcing his wife, and his wife's like, "You beat me!" And he's like, "Nuh-uh, I didn't beat you." What's going, Pack MMA? How's it going? Fucking impression of Ely Topuria beating his wife, bro. Fucking. Why didn't you put the dishes away, honey? Where's my sandwich? Oh, why did you pick Volk to beat Topuria? Huge L for you. You shut the fuck up. Volk should have won that. They poisoned his water. Vamps really like tan milk with no cost. Tan milk with no cost is crazy. How good is Ely's wife's chin? It must be pretty good, man. It must be maybe better than Volk's. He's going down that John Jones path, perhaps. Perhaps! 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 Fuck. Damn, the fuck am I looking at? Bro, you're looking at peak male performance right now. She cheated on Ely with Joe? Yeah. Super related question. Thoughts on Sukyoung Ko versus Jacoby Smith? That's a crazy fight. Because didn't Sukyoung Ko, he beat Oban Elliott. And then he beat Sukyoung Ko? I don't know the exact pronunciation. Phil Rowe, that's not too crazy. Jacoby Smith struggled just a bit at times with fucking what's his name. Didn't he? Can I pull it up, please? Thank you. Nico Price. Yeah, round 2 rear naked choke at the end of that round. Preston Parsons. I don't know, that's a good fight. It's going to figure some things out for sure. He's supposed to fight Billy Ray Goff. That never happened. He's just got excellent grappling. And Jacoby Smith has never lost. Has he been out wrestled? Not that I know of. He was out grappling Nico Price, who actually has decent jiu-jitsu. I'm probably going to go Jacoby Smith, but I'm not sure yet. Yeah, 59er picking Smith, 41 Co. That's close. We don't have odds yet. Jacoby's 2 years younger, same height, 1 inch reach difference, shouldn't matter that much. So we're going to have to go off the style matchup. And I think I'm going to go Jacoby Smith. But I'm not confident. Joe from Street Fighter. Elu's wife's chin versus Marvin's chin. Okay. Imagine she just hits him with a Jai Herbert head kick. Yeah. Vamp punches like a furry and the antlers aren't helping. Okay, fair. Chin better than Holloway's. The Guru and Ngannou impressions were gold the other night. I didn't see him. I wasn't there. First time seeing your face. How's it going, dude? Mary Chrysler, y'all. Blackmailed. Well, that's what Eli Topuria is saying. He's saying, dude, she's trying to get money from me. She's trying to say I beat her to get money from me. And it's like, dude, doesn't she have all the money? Then that's just trying to slander your image and just trying to take the kids. If I was this woman, that would be my end goal. Is I want the children. I don't want money. I want the children. I want you to give me half your gold belt. I want you to melt it down and send it over. FedEx that shit. John Jones' girl needs to take some tips from Elia's wife and frolic on out with the kids while John plays grab ass with dudes from around the world. Yeah, probably. McGregor got married at the Vatican. Did he get married at the Vatican? I just saw that the other day. D really stuck in there. Maybe, at first I was skeptical, but maybe he is turning this shit around, okay? Hold on now. I'm not 100% convinced. But it would be kind of cool if McGregor was actually turning his life around. It cost millions of euros. Wow, crazy. Millions of euros. God, Connor Jr. is just going to fucking wallop people, isn't he? Oh, we're not aligned. Why is my audio unsynced with the way my mouth is moving? It's off by like half a second. Couple frames. It's fucking with me here. We're going to have to close some tabs, I think. Work, please. Why is my computer not working? Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. There we go. Why is Vamp dressed like a Twitch streaming e-girl? 'Cause I am! Oh my god, subscribe to my OnlyFans. I'm gonna hang next time you're gonna see me, I'm gonna be in a fucking pool. Have a whiteboard in the background. Gotta go write your name on the whiteboard. Who's blackmailing Topuria's wife? Kind of. We will be smudging Jacoby Smith, perhaps. Pimlet Gaethje for the Undisputed now? No, he hasn't officially relinquished it, but I feel like in the next 6 weeks there's a chance he might. Wouldn't be surprised if Ilya never becomes the same fighter after he comes back. He's just mentally broken. Ilya chinned his wife and then called in RoboCop for follow-up shots. But to be fair, she made a disrespectful... Oh, yeah, of course she had it coming, yeah. Women are evil! This much we can all agree on. Okay, not all women. Hey Vamp, tell me, are we gonna get O'Malley Sandhagen in 2026? I've been clamoring for that fight. Lanky boys striking out, yeah. For the better part of the last 6 years. 5 years, I can't read. It might not happen. The more I'm thinking about it, it might not happen. Because everybody's saying, oh, they're gonna do Peyton Talbot Sandhagen. I'm like, okay. And they're gonna do O'Malley Song Yadong. And I'm like, okay, these are both very winnable for those guys. However, we don't get nice things, and it would work out too well to get Sandhagen O'Malley at the White House or something, so I think it doesn't happen. I think it ends up being the one that got away, where like everybody's like, oh, I would have liked it because it was a striking fight with the lanky boys. And then it just never happens, and the UFC's like, people wanted that fight? What? What? I thought they wanted Peyton Talbot Sandhagen. Uh-oh. I think it's going to get away. Ilya copying John Jones and McGregor a little bit. A little bit. Vamp's Dolph. The red-nosed twink deer. Okay. We're calling it. 20 minutes. That's it. It's over. Only Vamps. VO will be streaming in Hot Tub for the first Paramount card. Maybe. We might not see him back for another year. Who knows? Yeah, we don't know yet. Ilya cheated on her with Rogan. He made Rogan's dreams come true. Crazy. We all hate Ilya's wife. She's ruining our career. Ruining the career of the potential pound-for-pound GOAT. Okay. Well, I guess. But only nice thing around. Okay, that's not very nice. Oh, buddy. Can we calm down with the penis and such here, buddy? Keep it on the down low, big guy. Oh, yeah. Talbot has consistently looked better in every fight. I could see him beating a top 5 contender within the next year, but I wouldn't put any money on it. Yeah. Ilia's not black, though. Same old Joe Rogan isn't into that. Okay. I guess you're kind of right. We didn't hit our wife that hard. Yeah, we just... Little backhand of justice, okay? Justice was served in the form of a Ilia Topuria backhand. Gaten Talbot is like the MMA version of a studio plant for music. I think he's okay. And now the issue with Jones and the Pereira fight not happening for the White House card is because Jones made Dana look like a weak-ass clown in front of the whole MMA community. Yeah, kinda. Is that coffee milk? No, it's eggnog. Is that eggnog? Yes. A little bop bop on the... Top yeah. Ba, 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 ba. Like Sean Connery said, just give her a little slap. Yeah. Eggnog makes way more sense, yeah. We'll never see Jones fight again in the UFC, and I love that. Me too, dude, me too. I don't think, Pereira still thought he was fighting at the White House. They could do Pereira gone or something goofy. I keep saying this, but the White House card will not happen. It will, dude, it will. It'll be shitty, but it'll happen. That's the feeling I'm getting right now. Tom versus Gon is taking too long to get off the ground, which is ruining Pereira's move to heavyweight. Yeah, kinda. Well, it's not Aspinall's fault that he can't see. You gonna be playing the free week of Black Ops 7? No. Turning into a gaming channel this 6 weeks would be kind of funny. Bro has to make a kegnog? Nah, dude. There's no booze in here. We don't booze it up on stream, okay? Because then I'd get too crazy. We'd start talking about, ethnic and racial minorities and such. And what we sipping on tonight, Vamp? Eggnog, dude, eggnog. She shouldn't have entered the pocket with Ilia, to be fair. Rookie mistake. Yeah, you never get close, dude. Never get close. Never get close. You can't do it. No UFC for a while. Real gangsters watching bare knuckle. No, thank you. Only if it's Jeremy Stevens or Alvarez or someone I care about. I don't care to see two fucking 4-4 MMA bums that are like, oh, I can turn my luck around by bare knuckle boxing. No, dude. You can't do it. Minus the campaign, it's the only good COD game in years. I'd rather play Battlefield. Do the alcohol kegnog for Twitch? Oh, good idea. White House prelims is Apex fodder versus ICE detainees. Okay. It would be kind of funny if we put illegal immigrants in the White House card. Real gangsters giving machetes to crackheads to throw $20 on the ground. I saw a guy doing that. That was kind of funny. Said the same thing. Don't knock it till you try it. Okay. Okay. I think it's funny how Blob 7, that's where we're fucking... Oh, buddy. Blob 7. You sound like a bare knuckle casual, super legit prospects and veterans in BKFC now with Connor involved. I guess there's a little bit. Who is knocking on the top 5's door? Walter Walker. I missed this part of the past week's stream. Any big takeaways from Saturday's fight night? Manel Cap keeps growing a boob and gains nuclear power. Steven Asplund is cool. Melquizael Costa deserves a ranked opponent next. Kevin Vallejos might be legit. I don't know. Depends on how much you rate Giga Chikadze. That's old lingo, yeah, but okay. Gyno's the best base for one-shot KOs. Yes, that is true. That's my plan to fix Vancouver. What's the plan? Oh, the crackhead machete. Okay, yeah, fair. Black Ops 7 is apparently whack because it uses a bunch of the same tropes from Doom Eternal, a game that's supposedly good. I think Doom Eternal is pretty good. Chihuihuis versus Blood Diamond on the White House card. Winner gets a green card. Hell yeah. Guy knows the. I already read that. I feel like Sandy and Loki has worse striking than half of the top 15. He got outstriked virtually on every fight since TJ. Virtual? What do you mean virtually? Who is he fighting though? Like Piotr Jan. There's also the threat of the takedown as an option here. Hold on. Like when you're fighting Marab, you end up getting outstruck because you're fucking busy worrying about other things. Did he get out wrestled by Figgy? I mean, he kind of let himself get dumped. Umar, he dealt with the red. What the fuck are we talking about, dude? Your phone ringing. Pick up your phone, big boy. Your phone ringing. No, it's not, dude. No, it's not. Oh, fuck. Hey, bud. Why are you a furry? I'm just a furry, dude. Keep it, keep it chill. Caps on juice. Oh, for sure, dude. For sure. When's UFC 6? Probably the middle 6 frames of next year. So, March to what? August? March to August? Spring, summer-ish? Da 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 da. Gang, let's fucking go. How's it going, dude? Yeah, no, Sandhagen has not been completely outstruck. I mean, he's been wrestled at moments, or outstruck at moments rather, but it's the fear of the wrestling, dude. Like, come on. Why so drippy? It's just how it goes, man. The red-nosed reindeer is crazy. Okay, bud. You communicating the Jake Paul fight? What do you mean communicating? But yes, I will. I think I will do a watch along. Standing and froze when he could have won versus Umar. Couldn't agree more with the Guru on that fight. I mean, yeah, that was winnable. But he had the wrestling pretty much neutralized. We crap on Izzy and Cap for having tits, but I'm pretty sure so many guys are on juice. I know, but like, if you can't even hide it, because what it means when you grow a tit, and we're gonna go through this in a video like tomorrow or the next day. Commentating, yes, probably. Because I need to fill my calendar somehow. The titty basically came about because, in my opinion, he's doing some sort of blend of steroids where, because when you do steroids, when you do like testosterone, your estrogen also starts producing more. And then if you ever go off steroids, because USADA is going to catch you, or who is it now? The anti-doping agency they're using is going to catch you. Then you go off of testosterone, but the estrogen is still there at a weird level. And that elevated estrogen for that however long period when you're coming off of stuff grows your boobs. So that's why Manel caps. It grows and then it stops and then it shrinks a bit and it changes every fight because he's cycling on and off and he's getting a pump of estrogen and then it's stopping and it's evening out and then more. I don't know how to describe it other than that, but I hope that makes sense. Corey got outstriked by Umar with the threat of the takedown. Petr Yan is Petr Yan. Merab, because of the threat of the takedown, was getting outstriked more and more by Yadong, but Kite gave him TKO. Rest of the fights, he wet blanketed motherfuckers. He would have outstruck Rob Font. He tore his fucking tricep off the bone. Davison took him down, but he was outlanding him, I believe, like 20 strikes to 2. Like, come on, buddy. Does Cap need a mistake? Maybe, I don't know. I come back and we're talking about growing boobs. That's what Manel Cap did, dude. That's what Manel Cap did. Also, it's outstruck, not outstriked. Which was the fight Dogbender showed up with Gyno? Costa, and he also had it a little bit for Pereira, too. But yes. But he also kind of had it for Strickland. It kind of stuck around, so I don't know. It was weird. How does Jan Merab 3 go? I want to say it probably looks more like the second fight than the first fight. That's a very real thing, man. It's a very real thing. Gyno went on juice because it destroys your testosterone production. That's why you're supposed to take testosterone base while on roids and get gland removed before ever taking roids. Yeah, that's kind of the deal. Lingering Gyno, yes. That's the deal with Adesanya. Do you think Pereira's White House post means he'll defend against Olberg? Probably in March. I'm thinking March, April for Pereira. We crap on. I already read that. Is it like long COVID? Yes, basically. Guy's a lingerer. Okay. That's close to something I don't like. I wish I didn't say that. Could have been bad. One wrong vowel and we're having a rough fucking go. You don't get it, man. Adesanya had cancer, man. He was just Chadwick Boseman maxing, yeah. Didn't Cap admit to taking drugs and just said they're still there, but he's off now? I don't know about that part, but he did have picograms in his system. Was that UFC 257? He had 17 picograms. And then he said, I didn't even know. And then he deleted the post where he said, I didn't even take anything. And then he was under testing for a couple months, and it worked its way out of his system. Are black people more susceptible to gyno? Like, I'm sure a lot of white guys juice, but they don't grow a C cup. Just get a little puffy nipple, yeah. I don't know. It's an option. I'm not an expert on that. Are you going to watch the Ryzen card at the last day of the year? We might. We'll see. I tried to stand up in front of my class, but I had to bend over because of long COVID. Okay. You think Francis will fight Vadim Nemkov before his contract expires? They said they got one fight left on Francis' contract, and Francis and PFL management have both said that they're going to get something big for him. So, it could be Vadim in an interim title fight, or is Rico Verhoeven available? I heard rumors of them maybe doing Rico versus Francis Ngannou in kickboxing as the final PFL fight for Ngannou, even though it's not MMA, but it would still be under their promotion as like it would be in an octagon, but it would be kickbox or something. I don't know. Heard rumblings. Do you think Pereira's White House post means he'll defend against? I already read that. Yeah, he will. I thought his excuse was that he used it before the UFC, but has stopped now that he's in it. I think that was his excuse for the picograms as well. I didn't hear that. For the picograms, he said, I think it was a tainted supplement. I believe that's what he was saying there. Do you think Nemkov makes it out of the first round with Francis? No, not really. Vamp, I'm going to tell Grape Soda you're cheating on her with eggnog. Oh, you don't do that, dude. Don't do that. Rico would kill him in kickboxing? Yeah, perhaps. Heard it was going to be a boxing match, Francis Rico? Okay, I've heard different things. Not shooting that down. That's obviously possible as well. How's it going, dude? N1KF1. What's up, dude? One championship did. DJ versus Rodtang, Muay Thai MMA. Yeah, and they alternated. First round Muay Thai, second round MMA, and DJ just took him down immediately in the second round and fucking subbed him. Will Francis have a motorcycle entrance for his last PFL fight? He comes down like the Undertaker. American Badass Undertaker. Crazy. Grape soda, what's next? Sprite cranberry? I had some earlier today. Who knows? Rico always getting fucking dropped. That is kind of true. That is kind of true. What's your prediction for Patty Gaethje? Patty sub. Patty sub. Triangle. Justin Gaethje doesn't know how to do jiu-jitsu, so... Does Patty drop Gaethje? Maybe. I feel like there's an option for Patty dropping Justin, because Justin will get like reckless in an exchange. He'll be happy. He'll be just going. And then he'll throw like one of his goofy overhands. Or one of his hooks where he kind of like dips his head a little bit. And Patty will just throw a fucking knee up. A little goofy knee. Whew. And Justin will get hit by it. Kind of like how Michael Chandler got hit with the left hook from Oliveira, where he got hit and he did like a cartwheel back and he sputtered back. Gaethje dips down, gets caught with a knee, does the little sputter thing, and then Patty pressures him, clinch, up against the fence, kind of like a judo trip thing, like what he hit on Kazula Vargas. And then from there, probably triangle. Or maybe he gets the back, I don't know. Taking Suga over Song Yadong, yeah. If he wins, I think he gets a title shot at Piotr after. If Piotr meets Barab, obviously. I don't know if they're going to do that immediately. There's a chance that we make Marab sit out, but he's not going to want to sit out. That's the weird thing. I don't know. When will Justin have his Tony arc? The CTE's come, the only question's when. Yeah, I saw him just saying some weird things the other day. I don't know. How do you feel about Sandhagen versus Talbot for the performative male belt? He's not a performative male. He's got a wife. He doesn't need to do that anymore. So what if Sandhagen wants to write a graphic novel? So sue him. I don't know. I think if it turns into a firefight, Rufus has the edge. But he should try hard to get his jiu-jitsu going. Yeah, I think he's going to. Peber, yes. But it's going to, like, take a while to get there. And Justin's going to get reckless. And then Patty catches him with something goofy. I missed the live for Piotr versus Marab. The fight was fire. Yeah, that is true. That is true. It was excellent. No, that Peyton Talbot video isn't real. It's a different guy, and then they said it was him. It's weird. Do you think Ilya vacates if Rufus wins? I heard Ilya say the UFC has plans for him if Rufus wins. Who do they fuck? What? Does Gaethje fight again if he wins the belt? Yeah, he fights again if he wins. What if it's the undisputed belt? Because then he's got it. Then does he bail? I don't know. The Piotr body kick from hell. Yeah, the body kick was money. It was money. I think Marab wins the trilogy through semen retention. Perhaps. He has to go on that O'Malley arc, okay? They could give him the title shot against Piotr if he beats Song Yadong. If he finishes Song Yadong, I'll think about it. But if it's lackluster and he loses around, if it's like a 29-28, like, oh shit. If Sean O'Malley beats Song Yadong like how Piotr Yan beat Marcus McGee, if it's like that, if it's kind of close like that, meh. We can do Marab first. If he puts Song Yadong out in one, which I don't think anyone has done before. Has anyone finished Song Yadong at all in the UFC? I don't think so. Corey with the cut, obviously, but no. Yeah, and his losses are like a draw, a kind of close decision, a kind of close decision that turned into a doctor stoppage, and I think he won a round against Piotr, so. Corey has by doctor say, yeah, I got it. I got it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Song Yadong has a really good chin or he just hasn't fought a real power puncher yet. That's an option. Corey might pick him off. Sean will finish Yadong in 1 round. Crazy. Manel the Woman King Cap is his new nickname because he's very proud to be from the same tribe as that movie, and he has tits too, okay? Nobody is putting Song at cold. He's got the blockhead mentality. He does. Islam versus Amosov on the White House card. Winner keeps the Tompus. Okay, fuck. Holy smokes. He'll finish what? He'll finish where? He'll finish who? He'll finish how? Is the rumor true about JDM Morales for the White House? I haven't heard it for the White House, but just in general, I've heard rumors of that fight being booked, yes. Rumblings, if you will. What are your thoughts on Volk Lopez 2? I have already pre-written my goodbye letter to Volk. He's not going to get called it. He's going to be fine. He's going to be fine. So what's the deal with airplane peanuts? What's the deal with airline food? I can't do it. I can't do a Seinfeld. He'll finish why? O'Malley's going to beat my what? My who now? Yeah, no, Volk's not losing. Volk's not losing. He's beating Diego again, I have a feeling. Granted, every other time I have a feeling it doesn't go well, but... Josh Hokett needs to be in the prelims for the White House card. I think they're going to do him versus Asplin next. They keep calling each other out. They really want to fight each other. I'd like that a lot. O'Malley's favorite animal is a Kunakorn. Okay. All Lopez needs to do is throw delay. 1-2/1 overhand as Volk slides away with his chin in the air. He's not going to do it this time, though. He's learned. It took him a long time to do it, but he's going to learn. Up, tuck the chin. We're going to use long man defense. We're going to tuck the chin. Do you think Morales will do better against Islam than his other opponents because he's not afraid of being on bottom? Okay. Walked into that one. I'm like, oh, because he has the striking advantage and the power advantage, hypothetically? No, that's not where we're going. I do think that Morales, we didn't see him defend any takedowns against Sean Brady, though. That's what scares me. Like, I almost would be more confident in Morales against Makhachev if he would have, like, hung out with Sean Brady for 5 rounds, you know? 5 rounds. For a decision. Bryce Mitchell versus Brian Ortega on the White House card. Winner determines U.S. immigration policy. They're doing Ortega Moicano, too. That's crazy. Hey, Bojack, what's up, Stu? How's it going, dude? If Volk gets slapped out cold, we will cry. Okay. Hey guys, my pet guinea pig died today. Ah, shit. Okay, well. My condolences, dude. My condolences. Shout out Lemmy. His pro debuts this week. Yeah, cool. Good job, dude. Shout out Lemmy. Morales beats Islam via. Yucky. Ew. Get away from me. You got cooties. Brother, you got cooties, brother. Is being gay the best base? It might be. It might be. It might be the best base. I mean, Morales, Talbot. Jeff Molina wasn't doing half bad. Adesanya? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. You gotta say his whole name. I don't think I have to, dude. I don't think I have to. How about that Quinn Hughes fellow, huh? Is Torres Finney top 15 material at middleweight? No, dude. No, he's never being ranked. One time my cousin had a guinea pig. It died because he left bleach in its water container. What the fuck? Holy smokes. Thanks, Bojack. Insightful question. Okay. Volk will 50-45 Lopez this time and then beat the winner of Movzar Lerone. Then there'll be no more arguments from the old heads. Old heads that Jose Baldo is a featherweight goat. I do think Aldo is very good, but like Volk's been ahead of him since at least the Max trilogy. People forget, man. Jake Paul gave Mike Tyson an erection. That is true. Yep, the red-nosed reindeer. Yep. Had a fuzzy set of dice. And if you ever saw them, you would probably say they're nice. And if you ever listened to... Okay, where are we going? Where are we going with that? Is divorce court going to 50-45 Topuria? Okay, I don't know. I heard Lemmy likes to bring his opponents into deep waters where they're uncomfortable. Dude, what is it with the deep waters metaphor, bro? Can no UFC fighters swim? Or what's the deal here? He only gets half his predictions. Oh, buddy. Is Torres Finney Islam's worst nightmare? Yeah, someone who just does not care about entertainment value. Crazy. That's how you beat him. You gotta outbore him. I had a hamster when I was younger. He escaped, chewed a wire, and fried himself. Yeah, I had a hamster that had a stroke. Fuck. Oh, buddy. Prediction for Strickland versus Hernandez. We're going with Sean Strickland. He's going to teep him to the body, and Hernandez is going to go, my doughy midsection. My Hispanic doughy midsection. And then he's going to crumble. Boom. I mean, Vittori was ranked up until last fight. Torres Finney might make it. Okay, that is fair. That is fair. I think Marvin's better than people give him credit for. I think if he threw like 2 more punches, he could have beat Bruno Silva, dude. Bruno Fajea. People forget, man. Hezbollah gave John Jones a boner, true. Hamsters always die in such violent ways. I've seen them try and hang themselves before, okay? Like, it's always the worst. Man, it's always the worst. I wanted to forget about that. Okay. Doughy Hispanic in midsection is crazy, man. That's what he's got, dude. That's what he's got. Got a feel for Rufus a bit. He had to fight Habib after his dad died, Oliveira after he became a lion, and potentially Elia after she took the kids. Okay. Marvin needs to be more aggressive. He needs to learn more than just a 1-2. Marvin just sits here. But not even that much. He'll do less. Is Norman Dumont versus Kayla Harrison a worth fight for the White House card? God, it's probably not. Best case scenario, Nunes wins. You bring back Ronda. No. Nunes wins. You do her Pena 3. You don't even make Pena fight anybody else. Paladin with the fucking $20. Thank you so much, dude. Don't be fooled by the festive reindeer hoodie. It's not a hoodie. Mighty American bull elk. Symbol of majesty, pride, leadership. Virility? Virility? Crazy. It's not a hoodie, bro. It's not a fucking hoodie, bro. Local reindeer. The local reindeer, dude. In fairness, ladies and gentlemen, we're in slippers, so. The boxing is shoddy. The footwork, awful. But the reindeer is here, okay? Ilya wins every future fight by handing his opponents a wing. Hey, can you wear this? Hey, can you wear this? Bojack just got attacked by a stink bug, by the way. What? What are we saying? Oh, okay. What kind of music does Vamp listen to? Super edgy stuff, like... Fuck. Let me see. Jack White. And... Hold on. The fact that I don't know is, like, concerning. Tonic. Stone Temple Pilots. I'm scrolling through my Spotify Wrapped. Boy, the York one too. True. He does kind of. So goofy. Marvin needs to retire and open an Italian restaurant. True. Onesie gang. I hope that's not a gang sign. We'll take our chances. I don't think the Katie Taylor. Fuck. Ronda fight happens. It'd be funny if it did. This proves he really is from Moose Jaw, yeah. What a strange reindeer mating dance. Whoa, the bag work was Wes Watson level badass. I know, dude. Just like him, I'm a badass. Vamp, you're almost in a gimp suit. Nah, dude, no gimp here. No gimp, no simp, all vamp. You look like you live in a cardboard box from the SpongeBob Imagination episode. Okay. He only listens to George Michael. Yeah, blame the slippers. Yeah, I will blame the slippers. Vamp listens to Maroon 5. Exclusively Maroon 5, yeah. Opinion on Jagmeet Singh. He's doing jiu-jitsu comps and he's winning, so I can't hate on him that much. But I had We Are Charlie Kirk as my top song, okay. I mean, his jiu-jitsu abilities are okay. But in fairness, he was also competing. I think Rory was also doing ADCCs as well. ADCC. I saw him competing. You seem like more of an insane clown posse or Taylor Swift kind of Israeli. Katie Taylor. Yeah, it's all good. All hail the king of the gimps. Yeah, you know me, man. Gimping it up. What else do we have on here? In Excess. Tragically Hip. Finger 11. That's a Happy Dad ad because I accidentally clicked on a playlist. I open my phone and I see this shit. What the fuck is this outfit, Vamp? Dude, we're festive. We're in the festive holiday season, okay? He def listens to Wham. Oh, for sure. It mixes in there. I'm one of those guys who just has one Spotify playlist that's like 90 hours long. I just throw everything in there. It's a couple thousand songs. Just continue to add to it, you know? Do you think Jake Paul's extensive boxing resume, of Chavez Jr., Mike Tyson, Nate Diaz, and Anderson Silva helps him make it out of the first round with Joshua? If you told me that they're, like, maybe not me, maybe somebody else, like 10 years ago, not 10 years ago, because Jake Paul was a thing, milk or eggnog. If you told someone, like, when's prime Anderson Silva, like 2010? 2008, 2010? late 2000s that there was a fighter who beat the son of Julio Cesar Chavez, who beat Mike Tyson, who beat Nate Diaz and Anderson Silva. They think that this guy's a fucking god, dude. If you went back and you just told someone, yeah, this guy beat Mike Tyson, Anderson Silva, they fucking lose their mind. Evanescence, you know, the band from the Game Awards? Yeah. That's not Corey's ejaculate. That's untrue. Vamp's husband makes him wear it. That's also untrue. His husband is imaginary. Vamp's insane. That's true. Great Ben Askren. Well, if you would have told him about the Ben Askren bit too in 2010, and they would have looked into it, because Ben Askren by then had already won, like, what did Ben win wrestling wise? He didn't go to the Olympics, but he went to. Oh no, he did go to the Olympics. Yeah, if you told someone that there was a professional fighter who beat Mike Tyson, Anderson Silva, and Ben Askren, you would lose your fucking mind. White House card actually is going to take place at the real White House, Menorah Mitch Arena in Tel Aviv, yeah. Evanescence was at the Game Awards. He was in Bellator and won, I know, yeah. I meant Olympics. I was trying to, like, go for, like, 2010. Like, around the time where Mike Tyson was still like, oh, shit, he's a bad motherfucker. Anderson Silva can still throw down. He also beat Woodley twice. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah. Evanescence was at the Game Awards. They were doing a song that they did from Devil May Cry, I think. Performing it live. It was fun. Vamp, you're at a bar with your girl and you lose a bet and have to do karaoke, and you have two options, either sing an R. Kelly song or a Tyler Cassidy. Or Tyler Cassidy, Give and Break. I don't know what that song is. I don't know what a Tyler Cassidy is. I'm not an expert. I guess I'm picking R. Kelly. I'll lull everybody into a false sense of security with my sultry voice. And he beat Nate Diaz and Mike Perry. Well, Mike Perry still has weight, I guess. Ilya should have looked into this bitch he married first, man. Yeah, probably a good idea to know what the deal is with the woman you're marrying. He also flatlined a random basketball player. True. Nate Robinson, right? The great Ben Askren. All right, based, tragically hip listener. True. Tragically hip, honeymoon suite, April wine, street heart. Yo, dude. Just listens to the Pirates of the Caribbean theme song on repeat. Yeah, it's good travel music. And he has the nog, yeah. Never meet your wife in Miami, true. Vamp, who are the champions at the end of 2026? Give me a second. Am I living under a rock because I just found out earlier today Andrew Tate is having a fight in Misfits for a belt? Yeah, I mean, they didn't really advertise it a bunch. Is Tyler Cassidy the guy who made the song about Ian's wife? Oh my god, that might be him. When's Bo Nickel fighting? He was supposed to be wrestling Yoel Romero at Real American Freestyle, but that fell through. Now Yoel is facing Pat Downey, I want to say. Is Amy Lee still fat? Is that the one I'm thinking of? What level of ass is the temp in Canada right now? What do you mean, what level of ass? It's like pretty cold. It's going to be like minus 20 Celsius soon. Hamzat will maybe still be champ. He might not fucking defend the belt this time next year. I don't know. I'm kidding. No, he will. He'll just defend it once. Spain will be the new heavyweight champ. If you know, you know. Fucking rebellious to Spain. We're gonna go with Pantoja. Pantoja, Sandhagen, Volk. Arman, Makachev, Strickland. Fuck. Walk with me now. Walk with me. Pereira's going to give up his belt doing something silly. And Yuri's going to win it. And then probably Aspinall. Zhang Weili's going to beat Dern. Shevchenko's going to lose to, what's her name? Natalia Silva. And Kayla Harrison probably beats Nunes. Why do Canadians eat poutine? Dude, it's just fries and gravy and cheese. Okay, I get where we're getting at there. Pat Downey, Romero's done for, yeah. Oh, I forgot you guys use Celsius there. I mean, we can translate it over. Minus 22 Celsius is minus 7.6 Fahrenheit. Does that make any sense? Bro's a cutie in those PJs. Thank you. Corey ain't winning shit. Dude, he's beating Jan in the rematch. You gotta believe me. Strickland fluffs up the mag. I feel like Anthony's soft to the body, and then Strickland fights Hamzat, and he does some goofy bullshit, and he somehow wins. I also have a rat in the mudroom I gotta get rid of tomorrow. Tried to let it free and it came back, so you know what that means. Yeah, you gotta put that son bitch in a towel and fucking wring him out. Yuri light heavyweight champ if Alex moves up, yes. Does Andrew Tate have a chance? He's fighting a TikToker! He better have a fucking chance. We only eat Sandhagen. Okay, that's not nice. That's not nice. Strickland beats Fluffy. I think he might. I don't know. Realistically, Corey loses to Talbot today. Dude, Corey out-grapples Talbot. Shut the fuck up. What's Chase Damore even known for, huh? What's he ever done? He's an actor, a crossover boxer, a college football player. He was on Too Hot to Handle. Like, this guy's a bitch. He's 6'5". Okay, maybe he's not a bitch. Maybe he's not a bitch, but he's 6'5". Raised by a single mother after his father died at 10 years old. Crazy. Corey would get chin man? Nah, dude, nah. Corey literally said Jan's just a better fighter than him after their fight. Yes, but that was after the first fight. Okay, Piotr Jan's gonna go on this steep decline. I have a feeling. You gotta believe me. If Yuri fights in the Czech Republic, I will fly to Europe and probably get arrested before I make it to the fight. I'll drink a lot, but I will try to go. Okay. Talbot outgirths Corey. Fuck, you might outgirth Corey. I don't know. Corey would get chinned, man. Corey's never been chinned ever, dude. Never been chinned ever. Not happening. I don't believe you. Corey's older than Jan? No, he's not. No, he's not. They're like the same age. Widow isn't a single mother, really? Yeah, well, yeah, close enough. Oh, fuck, Corey. Corey. Okay, Corey's only 8 months older. Okay, that's not that bad. 8 months isn't too crazy. Jan's been fighting forever. He's been fighting since he was a child. That's a lot of miles. Topuria pivoted from copying McGregor's career to copying Jones. He almost got KO'd by Merab. That's because he got hit behind the ear. Merab isn't that... Talbot isn't that talented, dude. What the fuck do we do in the 6 weeks, man? We watch Jake Paul get KO'd. That's an option. Andrew Tate is fighting. That's something. When will Magny retire? He probably should. I don't know, but he's not going to. Who could we give Magny? You do Magny D-Rod, then he's fighting up, though. Fuck. Magny... Who hasn't he fought? It's a short list of people Magny hasn't fought. Ryzen's event as well, true. Corey's just slow Twitch O'Malley. Corey has the best jiu-jitsu in that fucking division, bro. Retire to the basement for video games. Okay. You think Connor doesn't beat his wife? I think he probably does. Well, but recreationally. If Jake Paul doesn't get KO'd in the first, then we know his fights are fake. Oh, for sure. They are fake. Let's not mince words here, buddy. Magny's the greatest unnoticed fighter in UFC history. Bro has a low-key good resume. Yes, but he doesn't have any great wins. That's the problem with Magny. There's no like wins you can point to and be like, Magny hasn't fought Derek Lewis. That's an option. Hold on now. Did Jake Paul have a PFL contract? Yes, he was going to do MMA and then he never did. We have pictures of him in shorts going. But he just never did anything. Neil Magny. Let's look at this resume, big guy. He has more welterweight fights than GSP, right? That's the deal. Lost to Seth Baczynski, beat Tim Means. Lost to Damian Maia, beat Calvin Gastelum in 2015, beat Hector Lombard, lost to RDA. Lost to RDA, but he beat Condit and Hendricks. Okay, never mind. 2017, 2016, Condit, Hendricks, those are good wins. Never mind. Those are probably his best wins, though. Robbie Lawler, 2020. Okay, well, that's 2020 Robbie Lawler. Li Jing Liang, that's a good win. Lost to Ponzinibbio, okay. Lost to Chiesa, beat Jeff Neal, that's sneaky good. Beat Max Griffin, lost to Shavkat, haven't we all? Beat Daniel Rodriguez, okay, they don't need to fight again then. Lost to Burns, beat Phil Rowe. Lost to Gary, beat Mike Malott. Lost to Michael Morales, lost to Protez, beat Zaleski dos Santos. Beat Jake Matthews, but he kind of shouldn't have. Lost to Yaroslav. Yeah, I don't even know what you fucking do with Magny anymore, man. Who else can you feed him to? You can do... it's been a long day. You can do, I got nothing. D is well behaved. Why would Connor need to do that? Okay. Do we know what the announcing roster will be for the Paramount deal? What do you mean by that? Oh, announcers probably stay the same. Well, the broadcast might change a little bit, actually. Hold on, I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Because the desk and all that stuff is ESPN. Right? Like where they do like, oh, it's Rashad Evans and Dean Thomas and Anthony Smith and Karen Bryant. All those people, that's ESPN, right? Or does the UFC pick those people? I don't know. Because that's like an ESPN only thing. But other panels have had panelists. But the panelists aren't always the same. Yeah, I don't know. I would assume the commentary probably stays the same, though. Right? We're probably looking at Rogan DC Hannock. D-Rod rematch? You could. But D-Rod's ranked, so I don't know if you want to give Magny a ranked opponent. Current Cejudo or Lawler? Who wins? Lawler. You mean pound for pound? Pound for pound, Cejudo. But, like, they're going to fight, so it's Lawler. Vamp should be voted White Boy of the Year for sure. Yadong was stuffing Corey's takedown so bad. Corey's not as good as opposing as well. Could we stop talking about Corey, please? Let's not do that. Magny's shit as a fighter. He's so bad, he made me disavow Mike Malott. No, he's not, dude. Take that back. The UFC pick'em. You think ESPN would employ Anthony Smith by choice? UFC picks him, rather. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, but he shouldn't be running, so just run it? Sure, why not? I mean, it'd be a rematch, so whatever. Jubilee Magny? Jubilee at 170 could be kind of nuts. Anyway, Corey said, yeah. Hot take, Neil Magny could take Vamp to deep waters and drown him. Probably. Neil Magny Darce, dude. Neil Magny Anaconda choke. Do Leech Magny? That would also be a rematch. That's the problem with Magny. He's fought fucking everyone. Who's washed at welterweight? Li Jingliang had like neck surgery and like spinal issues, but I don't think he officially retired. We need the return of Goat Hand Jubilee. God Hand Jubilee, rather. Goat Hand. Corey Sandhagen to Vamp is what Ronda Rousey was to Rogan? Yeah, perhaps. Perhaps. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to call it here. I'm tired. I'm going to work on the video for a couple of days. It's going to come out rather in a couple of days' time. We're going to get that done. Manel Cap. It's going to be pretty good. I have a good feeling about it. You don't go around here just growing a tent and think I'm not going to notice, okay? So, he's going to get his comeuppance. And I'll see you boys then. We'll probably stream a bunch more during the break. We'll probably do Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua as well, and some other goofy stuff. How long does it take Moat to KO Burns? We're gonna say he doesn't. We're gonna say he needs to take him to a decision. Good night, brother Vamp Gang for life. All right, see you boys.